Our final question, though, is from Aaron Troy. All your talk of Smash Bros. On this show has led me to a conclusion that Smash 4 has a distinct identity as the Smash game that makes the crossover characters of our dreams come true. What if the next Smash is the truly Nintendo Smash? We lose some of the third-party characters, and we have new ones such as K. Rool, Ridley, Inklings, Tingle, and maybe, dare I say it, Waluigi. This could be how they top Smash 4 and would serve as a great introduction to Nintendo for all the new NX users. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm fine with, most of the characters he said he'd like to add in, but I don't think there's really any need to shirk third-party support in order to, give it a Nintendo feel. Mm-hmm. And, I also don't feel like there's going to be a whole lot of non-Nintendo fans rushing out to buy NX early on. So, I feel like, if anything, having strong third-party support in an NX Smash game would be even more important. Just because you with NX, they want to expand past that just sort of core Nintendo audience and to attract more people from sort of other backgrounds.
Oh, and in particular, they need to look beyond third-party retro characters and really look at modern, current third-party characters.
Yeah, and speaking to just the aspect of cutting characters that are already represented as third parties, I really don't think they need to get rid of any characters in order to make the next Smash a Nintendo-centric event. Smash has a lot of trouble that comes along with cutting characters, and especially when the roster is getting so huge the way it is right now, and getting such popular crossovers like these, there's really no way that they'd be able to get away with downsizing the Smash family more than one or two characters. But what they can do is build the next Smash game almost entirely on top of Smash 4. Keep the balancing, keep the mechanics, and just add new content. Maybe tweak the menus around to give it, its own flavor. But
add a tournament mode.
that's a good example. But this would open up a lot of development resources to focus on including these Nintendo-centric characters that the Nintendo fans would want to see, but aren't popular enough in the mainstream to sell very much DLC. That I think is a big part of why we got Ryu and Cloud instead of K. Rool and Isaac. But, so I do hope they go guns blazing on that Nintendo fan service and dedicated content like that for the next Smash. But I would never want to see them sacrifice any unique existing characters, especially, as you guys said, in a time when third-party support is important. And in fact, I'm looking forward to seeing them expand some of that DLC content in future games and, give Street Fighter and Final Fantasy as much attention as they did with, Mega Man and Sonic.
Yeah, I'm with both of you in terms of I don't think they need to collapse the third-party roster. One thing that I would like to see is the sort of default representations we've gotten for a lot of franchises. Like, for example, Zelda seems to lean a lot on Twilight Princess. Metroid was leaning on Super Metroid, now it's at Other M. There's a lot sort of in between there that doesn't really get represented in the way the series characters, are articulated. For example, we never really got a Prime version of Samus. Having more classic representations of Zelda would be kind of cool. Twilight Princess's moment is kind of gone.
Yeah.
Characters from Fire Emblem that aren't from new games, but maybe, like Lyn, for example, that people aren't as familiar with, but could get them into the older Fire Emblem games. There's a wide open sort of palette of Nintendo characters. And representations of Nintendo characters that haven't been drawn on for Smash.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big fan service elements for sure that I think Smash is sort of falling behind on. Representing characters in other ways that people really like, or even representing different characters in original ways. So and I guess I just go to the example of Project M here because this does a great job in exemplifying that kind of fan service that it can provide. But you can give Bowser a dry Bowser skin. Luigi gets Mr. L. You can give Link his Ocarina of Time costume, Twilight Princess costume, and his Hyrule Warriors costume, and be able to use all those different things and appease lots of different fans, while at the same time you're not doing too much to expand the game itself, but you're expanding very greatly the enjoyment that longtime Nintendo fans can get out of the game.
Exactly.
But Mach Rider could easily be a Captain Falcon costume. Captain Rainbow could be a Captain Falcon costume. If there's Toad playable, get Captain Toad, get Toadsworth, get Toadette.
Right. Yeah, suffice to say there is a lot of room to trim fat, but I don't think trimming out any unique sort of character playstyle is the answer for Smash. Mm-hmm.
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week Clip NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week Podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.